to get financial freedom. And I was like, wow, it's something I've done in the past, but I didn't have all the pieces to make happen. So God began to allow me to get into it. And y'all, and those of you know me, once I see something and I'm gonna put everything in. I'm not gonna stop until I done dissected it down to the end. And so I began to get into it, and I began to find out how things was working, and I began to see how people could go in and change their life. I was watching the market and seeing the difference in how the market was falling. I seen all of this stuff, and so God put me in the midst of this thing. And as I began to see how it was going and how it was working, I jumped into it. It didn't take me long. I actually, Dr. Marvin, me and him had been talking, Marvin Smith, we had been talking about it for a while. Dr. Marvin got into it, and as soon as he got into it, and I began to see it wasn't even a question. So I got into it. And as I got into it, I just took it to a whole nother level. So, but what God have showed me is, and what has just happened, and for an example, I just took someone and set them up. I just did their stuff